Hi, I'm Lee Iridium. Hope you're doing all right today. Reaction time. So, Scarlet Rebels. I've reacted to a couple of these guys' songs. I love them. They're a brilliant Welsh rock band, and I've got to apologise to the band. I think in one of my videos I said they were English, and that's not good. If you come from Wales and you get mistaken for English, it's not a good thing, really. For any of you guys who are watching from the USA, because there's a lot of people that from America that watch. I don't know what it would compare to, but it might compare to me saying that you come from Canada, for instance. That's, you know, I don't know how bad that would be, but I know that calling Welsh people English is not a good thing. So first of all, I apologise to Scarlet Rebels for that. Anyway, I'm English, but I can still understand. So, Scarlet Rebels, this one's called These Days. I believe this is the last song coming out from the forthcoming album, 28th of January. And the album is called See Through Blue that's coming out. So looking forward to it. Sounds absolutely great so far from what I've heard. These guys do loads and loads of work for charity. I've mentioned it before, but just let me read this little bit to you. They've made their thoughts on the current government very clear with their striking upcoming album cover. Check that out. Yeah, be in the corner. Scarlet Rebels want to make a real difference for those living in poverty, inspired by the work of the Trussell Trust and figureheads for positive change like Marcus Rashford, footballer. Scarlet Rebels' hearts lie with supporting food banks, citing the 33% rise in demand for emergency food parcels throughout the pandemic and the recent £20 a week cut to universal credit. For any of these guys watching from a different country, universal credit, whatever you want to, I don't know what you'd call it, benefits have been cut as well. From now on, the band will be collecting for local food banks at their headline shows, and those unable to attend are welcome to donate approved items via grocery delivery. So, the band, let alone being a brilliant rock band, do loads of great work, and they keep it, you know, within the country as well, which is great. Sometimes, you know, I think that helping other countries is great, but sometimes helping, you know, the country you live in, you know, sometimes is forgotten by some people. So I think that's really important, and I'm really glad the band are doing that. So, Scarlet Rebels, These Days. Without further ado, let's go.
Just how I feel. The words are stuck in the atmosphere. We need to start to
Give it a quick stop there. Always do halfway through, man. You know what? There's some modern rock that just doesn't cut it now. But these guys really do. I think they're really great at what they do. There's a sort of groove about them as well. Not just talking about like the message as well. The message is obviously a brilliant message, and these guys do some tireless work, and that can even be seen in the video as well. That's a great thing on its own. But musically, they sort of got a real groove about them that's really accessible and really melodic. You know, you can't deny the melody in this. This is a sing-along song. It gets you straight away. I instantly love it. It's just got something about it that just zoned me in immediately as soon as it started. You know, I think the story behind the band is very cool as well. But, you know, musically, you've got to cut it musically. You can't just send a good message out there and be a shit band. Otherwise, no one's really going to listen, are they? You know, these guys seem to have a great following, and that's good. And the way they can get their message across even more is with great music. You can't just do it just with the message. You know, it just doesn't work like that. So I love it. I think these guys are great. I'm really sort of proud to say British. A British band that's really, you know, better than a lot of the bands that have really, like, you know, made it in Britain. You know what I mean? A lot bigger than these guys. And it's, you know, you just think, what the fuck happened? People's taste in music, innit? It's just this country and, you know, Wales and the whole of Great Britain, you know, the music taste is awful. It is. The stuff that sells and people stream is absolutely, oh, it's just, I can't defend it in any way. I know everyone's got their own opinion, but the stuff you hear on the radio is just absolutely unlistenable, you know. And it's a shame, because the bands like this should be huge. Everyone should be listening to bands like this. I think they deserve so much more. But I believe their fan base is building quite rapidly, so, you know, you don't know, but they're going the right direction. Obviously, a great tune. Just the songwriting superb. That's what you need to be a good rock band. You need the songwriting to be good. That's what these guys do. Let's listen to the rest of this. Absolutely great tune. Absolutely love it. The message was absolutely brilliant. I love the video showing the guys obviously doing the work that they're doing, the great work that they're doing. Absolutely brilliant. I loved it. It's just nice, sort of simple songwriting, but it's sort of got a real class about it as well. I love these guys. Scarlet Rebels, These Days. Album coming out very soon. What's that, 3 weeks? 28th of January. Make sure you pick this up, guys. These guys are great. Recommended. I'll see you next time.